Welcome to the exciting rebirth of Superstar, featuring choose your membership rate as low as just $3 a month. At Superstar, you get expanded, exclusive video scopes each and every week, unlimited access to special horoscopes, class passes for Synchronicity University, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space. I look forward to meeting you there. Hello, fabulous superstar Aries. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of March 2022. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. It is a remarkable astrological month, without a doubt. Massive moves happening in the sky now. It will be on the 2nd of the month that we will have this month's new moon. Now, this new moon is taking place in the sign just before yours and sets up what some astrologers call the luckiest day of the year, which happens just 3 days later. This new moon is close in the sky with Jupiter and speaking in harmony with Uranus. Given that this is taking place in a part of the sky for you that has to do with karmic blessings, but also karmic closures as well. Ultimately, I see this energy and the days that surround it as helping you to create space. Remember, you are on the verge of a brand new chapter of life. You are going to start to feel that as we get to the middle of May. Jupiter will enter your sign right to the end of October, retrograde back into this part of the sky that is so karmic and so much about cleansing before Jupiter re-enters your sign at the end of the year. And so you're getting a little bit of preparation, if you will. Big things are on the horizon for you as we navigate towards the middle of the spring. Brand new chapters, brand new definitions of self. But where is it perhaps that within you there's a need to bring love? Where is it within you that something is shifting on a level of soul and psyche and spirit? Well, that can be one major way that this new moon and how it is that it starts to activate and set the stage for that luckiest day of the year. Just 3 days later. Well, that's all part of the preparation now. But because this part of the sky also connects you to karmic blessings, and look, a new moon conjunct Jupiter speaking in harmony with Uranus, it does suggest that some of the best blessings and most positive developments will just feel like they come out of nowhere. Either it is that it'll feel or you'll realize that people have been saying good things about you on your behalf without you knowing it. But the other possibility here is that this is help from spirit guides, from ancestors that you feel a connection to. But in some way, it's providence. It's the cosmos putting things together for you to welcome in some lovely blessings. So whether it's an inner spiritual shift or practical developments that take place, some of the best stuff that happens as we begin this month will just find you out of nowhere. Part of the preparation for that brand new chapter that's coming up later on in the spring. And of course, I'll be here to talk about it every step of the way. Now, as we navigate further, it is going to be on the 18th of the month that we will have this month's full moon. This full moon is standing across the sky from Neptune, but it's also speaking in supreme harmony with Pluto. That Plutonian energy is one that I absolutely love. And in fact, it is speaking with Pluto with precision. So there's a very powerful and transformative quality to what is taking place right around the middle of the month. That opposition to Neptune, well, that does suggest needing to face some difficult truths or perhaps some disappointment, lending itself to tapping into that Pluto, that profoundly transformative and empowering energy that is there as well. For you, this full moon is taking place in a part of the sky that has to do with your daily life. So this can be related to your work life. It can be related to how well you take care of you as well. And so where it comes to your work life, this is clients, customers, coworkers, immediate supervisors. Well, look, if it feels like things are shifting, perhaps one of these people is leaving. At the same time, it looks like you are being empowered by the changes. That even if there is some disappointment or even a moment of uncertainty, very quickly it gives way to you making some power move that lands you with greater authority. The other way in which this energy can be realized, well, look, When there's a lot of activity in this part of the sky, it does tend to suggest busyness. So there's just a lot going on, a lot of activity for you now, and you'll find a way to use it to your advantage. Even if it feels like there are tiring elements to it, you find a way to tap into it so that you come out on top in some way and closer towards your goals and your larger goals at that. There is recognition that can happen based on your expertise and based on the work that you do. But that's not the only way this energy can be realized. It also connects you to your daily habits and rituals. And for some, this may be a time of some very powerful changes where perhaps you're coming to realize that you could feel better than you do. And you're having a more deeper look at where it is adjustments need to happen. And so you may feel a bit of fluctuation where it comes to your own energy before you're able to identify what changes you could make and you feel better right away. Allergies could be a little bit, you might be a little bit more susceptible to them right around the time of this particular full moon. But again, you're able to make adjustments that put you in a more positive and stronger position. Now, where it comes to matters of love, remember last month I told you about the meeting of Venus and Mars. I talked about that for just about every sign out there while Venus was in shadow. Those two planets met. Well, what's different now is that these two planets are going to meet again, but it is going to be under the light of the new moon. So in the very first days of the month, that Venus will leave shadow, bringing the larger Venus retrograde season to an end rather quickly. But then very quickly, we are going to have on the 6th of the month, Venus meeting Mars. Now, these two planets have been conceptualized and discussed as cosmic lovers. And that is part of the energy of this time, as it is that you are taking into consideration your alliances with other people, your friendships, your group alliances. Within that, love can absolutely blossom. Once we get to this divine meeting of Mars and Venus at a very sensitive point in the chart that I have been speaking about in the weekly videos and will be speaking about once we get here, what's interesting for you is that love and friendship, love and companionship, they become very important to you. You may feel that you can't have one without the other, and you don't want one without the other as well. After this extended period of time of Venus moving through the top of your sky, asking you to get clear on what you deserve and what a higher, more loving vision for your life looks like in the context of love. Now, you get to understand how important it is to you to have that genuine companionship, someone you can really relate to. So for those of you open to meeting someone new, well, look, Venus meeting Mars, this is very sexy energy, very magnetic energy. All of us are going to be feeling it, but Mars is your ruling planet. And so Mars meeting Venus, traveling so close with Venus as we were moving through February in particular, well, this does suggest that your magnetism is strong, or you're feeling a sense of being able to attract love into your life, especially in the context of social events and where it is that you're spending time with friends. In fact, it's very possible as we move about a week into the month that a friend seems like and is very likely to become more than just a friend. For those of you just starting to date somebody, I do think this is a turning point. This meeting of Mars and Venus invites you to get honest about the level of genuine companionship you have with this person. How much do you really feel like you can talk to them, you can hang out with them or not? With these two planets meeting, it's a moment of honesty as to where you are with this person and how you really feel about it, given how important friendship is going to mean to you. If you don't feel like that's here, you'll be ready to go in a different direction. But if that is here, well, this is a time of strengthening the bond. And for those of you in an established bond, there is going to be a real desire to spend time with your partner on that level of friendship, perhaps in social events as well. In fact, those may be the types of activities that bond the two of you together. Now, conversely, for the very small percentage of you out there who may feel that you're not in the right relationship for you, a guiding question for you is going to be if it is that this person is a genuine companion and genuine friend to you or not. Where it is that the answer is yes, well, this is where you commit more deeply. But where it is that you don't feel that level of connection, well, this can be a turning point moment for you as well. What I love about this month for you, well, there's a lot here. It's a powerful and meaningful astrological moment. I am going to say, look, that new moon that happens at the beginning of the month and how that sets the stage for the amplification of the luckiest day of the year that happens this month as well, just 3 days after that new moon. Well, all of that does suggest that this is a powerful time of karmic blessings. The fact that some of the brightest blessings that find you now, well, they're just going to show up for you. And a part of what you've been learning over the course of the last few months with this larger Venus retrograde season has been tapping into a higher, more loving vision for your life. You've already worked on that. You've put that into place. Now you can just allow great things to happen for you. Well, thank you so much for watching. You can get a video like this each and every week for each and every sign for as low as just $3 a month with choose your membership rate at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com, where you get expanded, exclusive video scopes. Now, higher tiers get you things like all access passes to Synchronicity University events, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com. I look forward to meeting you there. Thank you again for watching. It'll be a great month. Enjoy.